In the early days of the internet, social media was a place to share vacation photos, chat with friends, and post the occasional food picture. No one could have imagined that a person could make millions, sometimes even hundreds of millions, just by posting online. But today, in America, influencers have built digital empires that rival the earnings of Hollywood celebrities, Fortune 500 CEOs, and professional athletes. So, how did we get here? Let's rewind a bit. The first wave of online personalities began with bloggers and YouTubers in the mid-2000s. Some of the pioneers, like Michelle Phan in beauty or PewDiePie in gaming, showed that massive audiences could translate into massive paychecks. Then Instagram changed the game. The introduction of influencer marketing, where brands pay individuals to promote their products, turned personal pages into highly profitable businesses. Fast forward to today, and we have influencers making millions across multiple platforms. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, and even OnlyFans. Some make their fortune through brand sponsorships, others through ad revenue, and the smartest ones, they build entire business empires beyond social media. But who are the highest paid influencers in America right now? And how exactly do they make their money? In this series, we'll break down the biggest names in the influencer world, their income sources, and the strategies that turn their online presence into staggering wealth. From Mr. Beast, the undisputed king of YouTube, to Kim Kardashian, the queen of personal branding, we'll explore what makes these influencers unstoppable forces in digital capitalism. Let's start with the man who has redefined YouTube content creation, Mr. Beast. Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, is a one-man media empire. At just 25 years old, he has not only built the most viewed YouTube channel in America, but has also expanded into businesses that generate millions every month. So, how does he make his money? YouTube ad revenue. Mr. Beast's videos regularly hit tens of millions of views, generating significant revenue from YouTube's ad-sharing program. Estimates suggest he earns at least $5 million per month from ad revenue alone. Sponsorships. With over 230 million subscribers, companies line up to pay him huge sums to feature their products. It's rumored that brands pay anywhere from $500,000 to $2 million per sponsored video. Merchandise and businesses. His brand, Feastables, a line of chocolates and snacks, has already become a multi-million-dollar company. Additionally, he has Mr. Beast Burger, a virtual restaurant concept. Even when his restaurant venture faced setbacks, it showcased his ability to experiment with new income streams. Investments and philanthropy. While he reinvests much of his earnings into his massive video productions, his ability to scale and sustain a profitable business model is unmatched. Mr. Beast's business strategy is simple. Reinvest in content, create viral moments, and build brands around his audience. His estimated net worth? Over $500 million and growing. But what about social media influencers outside of YouTube? Enter Kim Kardashian. She might have started as a reality TV star, but she has transformed herself into a business mogul worth over $1.7 billion. Unlike many influencers who rely heavily on brand deals, Kim took a different route. She became the brand. Her income sources include Schemes, shapewear and clothing brand, a multi-billion-dollar company that dominates the direct-to-consumer apparel industry. Endorsements. Kim still gets paid millions for product placements, but she's selective, only choosing brands that align with her image. Fragrances and beauty. While KKW Beauty saw some changes, she has consistently launched successful beauty and skincare products. Kim Kardashian's strategy is one that many influencers try to replicate. Use fame to build businesses instead of relying solely on sponsored deals. But while Kim represents the classic influencer-to-businesswoman transformation, the next wave of internet stars is rewriting the playbook entirely. And leading that charge is TikTok's highest-paid star, Charli D'Amelio. If YouTube was the first gold rush of online content, TikTok became the next great frontier. Unlike YouTube, where creators often took years to build an audience, TikTok allowed users to go viral overnight. And no one capitalized on this better than Charli D'Amelio. Charli D'Amelio was just 15 years old when she started posting dance videos on TikTok in 2019. Within months, her follower count exploded, making her the most followed person on the platform at the time. Today, She has over 150 million followers, and her empire is worth an estimated $30 million. How did she make her money? Companies like Dunkin' Donuts, Prada, and Hollister have paid Charli millions to promote their products. A single sponsored post on her TikTok can earn her between $100,000 and $250,000. The D'Amelio brand, along with her sister Dixie, Charli launched D'Amelio Brands, a company that sells everything from skincare to clothing. Reality TV and acting. The D'Amelio family landed a Hulu reality show, The D'Amelio Show, which added to their income streams and exposure. Product collaborations. She has her own drink at Dunkin', co-branded product lines, and licensing deals that bring in consistent revenue. Charli's success proved one thing. Influencers aren't just entertainers, they're now brands. And she wasn't alone. If Charli D'Amelio represents the clean-cut, family-friendly side of TikTok, Addison Rae represents its crossover potential. Like Charli, Addison blew up on TikTok with dance videos. But she took things a step further, entering Hollywood, launching a music career, and building a business empire worth over $20 million. Her biggest moneymakers. Beauty business. Addison launched Item Beauty, a cosmetics brand that capitalized on her massive Gen Z following. Netflix and Hollywood. She starred in the movie He's All That and signed a multi-movie deal with Netflix, making her one of the few TikTok stars to transition into acting. Brand deals. She's worked with Reebok, American Eagle, and even signed a multi-million-dollar contract with Adidas. Addison and Charli proved that TikTok isn't just a trend, it's a billion-dollar industry. But not all influencers follow the clean-cut, family-friendly path. Some make their millions by being controversial. Andrew Tate is one of the most talked-about influencers of the modern era, amassing a following by promoting extreme views on masculinity, business, and power. While banned on multiple platforms, his influence has not only remained but grown stronger. How does he make his money? Hustlers University, a paid membership site where subscribers, mostly young men, learn about money, mindset, and business. Social media traffic. Even after bans, clips of his content still generate billions of views, keeping his brand alive. Luxury lifestyle and business deals. With investments in casinos, real estate, and cryptocurrency, Tate claims to have built a fortune worth over $300 million. Love him or hate him, Andrew Tate represents a different type of influencer, one who monetizes controversy. From MrBeast's business-driven empire to TikTok's teenage millionaires and Tate's polarizing persona, influencers today have unlimited ways to make money. But one platform has changed everything in the past few years, OnlyFans. While YouTube and TikTok built social media empires, another platform emerged that completely changed how influencers made money, OnlyFans. Originally created as a way for creators to monetize exclusive content, it quickly became synonymous with adult content, attracting celebrities, models, and influencers looking for a new way to generate income. At the center of this OnlyFans gold rush were two big names, Blac Chyna and Bella Thorne. Blac Chyna, known for her connections to the Kardashian family and her business ventures, saw an opportunity with OnlyFans and seized it. She reportedly made over $240 million in a single year, making her one of the highest-paid influencers in America. How did she do it? Exclusive content. Unlike traditional social media, where content is free, OnlyFans allows creators to charge a monthly subscription fee. Chyna charged up to $50 per month per subscriber. Pay-per-view posts. In addition to the subscription model, fans could pay extra for exclusive content, creating another massive revenue stream. Direct messaging and tips. Some OnlyFans creators make thousands, even millions, by offering personalized interactions. Blac Chyna proved that the demand for exclusive content could be monetized like never before. But she wasn't the only celebrity to capitalize on this. Actress and former Disney star Bella Thorne shocked the internet when she joined OnlyFans in 2020. Within 24 hours, she made $1 million, and within a week, she had crossed $2 million. Her success came down to celebrity power. Fans were curious to see what kind of content she would post, leading to a massive rush of subscriptions. Subscription model. Bella charged fans $20 per month for access to exclusive posts. Hype and controversy. Her OnlyFans debut was so successful that it temporarily crashed the platform. However, Bella's OnlyFans career wasn't without controversy. Many fans felt misled about the type of content she was offering, and the backlash led the platform to change its policies on pricing and payments. While adult content remains a significant part of OnlyFans, many influencers have used it for other purposes: fitness, cooking tutorials, behind-the-scenes content, and even financial advice. Some of the biggest earners on the platform now include musicians, fitness coaches, and even former athletes. But OnlyFans revealed something bigger about the influencer economy. Fans are willing to pay directly for content. Instead of relying on brands or ad revenue, influencers now had a way to monetize their followers directly. Exclusivity sells. Whether it's behind-the-scenes footage, personalized messages, or custom videos, people will pay a premium for access. Platforms control the game. Just like YouTube and TikTok, OnlyFans takes a cut of every dollar made, proving that the real winners in the influencer economy are often the platforms themselves. But while platforms like OnlyFans created new millionaire influencers, another group of content creators was quietly building wealth in a different way, through long-term business strategies. Would you like me to continue with part 4, where we discuss how influencers like Logan Paul, Kylie Jenner, and Gary Vaynerchuk turned their online fame into billion-dollar businesses? While some influencers make millions from sponsorships, ads, or subscriptions, the real power players of the social media world take things a step further. Instead of just promoting other brands, they create their own businesses, turning their online following into long-term wealth. 3 names stand out in this shift from influencer to entrepreneur: Logan Paul, Kylie Jenner, and Gary Vaynerchuk. Logan Paul started as a YouTuber making prank videos, vlogs, and wild stunts. But today, he's more than just an entertainer. He's a businessman who's built a brand worth hundreds of millions. How does he make his money? In 2022, Logan Paul and fellow influencer KSI launched Prime, an energy drink brand. Within 1 year, Prime made over $1.2 billion in retail sales. The brand landed exclusive deals with UFC and Walmart, proving that influencer-backed products can compete with major corporations. Logan turned his YouTube audience into a loyal fan base, launching Maverick Clothing, a streetwear brand. At its peak, it reportedly made $30 million per year. Logan Paul is now a WWE superstar, earning millions from wrestling events. His boxing matches, including fights against Floyd Mayweather, generated tens of millions in pay-per-view sales. No influencer has turned their social media following into a fortune as successfully as Kylie Jenner. Her journey. In 2015, she launched Kylie Cosmetics with a simple product, lip kits. Within a year, the brand made $300 million in revenue. By 2019, she sold 51% of the company to Coty for $600 million, valuing the brand at $1.2 billion. Unlike most influencers who rely on sponsorships, Kylie owned her brand. She used Instagram and Snapchat to market her products, proving that you don't need traditional advertising to build a billion-dollar company. Her success paved the way for influencers to launch their own beauty, fashion, and wellness brands. Today, other influencers like Kim Kardashian, Skims, Rihanna, Fenty Beauty, and Hailey Bieber, Roadskin, have followed the same model. While most influencers become entrepreneurs, Gary Vaynerchuk did the opposite. He was a businessman first and then became a social media personality. How did he do it? VaynerMedia, a digital marketing agency that works with Fortune 500 companies, making hundreds of millions per year. Wine business, he turned his family's small liquor store into a $60 million wine empire using social media marketing. NFTs and investments, Gary V was an early investor in Facebook, Twitter, and Uber, turning small investments into millions. Content strategy, he built a massive personal brand by sharing business advice on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Gary V's strategy showed that influence isn't just for entertainment, it's a powerful tool for business success. What do Logan Paul, Kylie Jenner, and Gary V have in common? They stopped relying on brand deals and created their own companies. They used their audience to drive sales instead of spending millions on advertising. They built businesses that make money even when they're not online. But while some influencers build businesses, others take an even bigger step, investing their wealth into stocks, real estate, and startups. Would you like me to continue with part 5, where we explore how influencers like MrBeast, Kevin Hart, and Shaquille O'Neal invest their millions to build real generational wealth? Making millions as an influencer is one thing. Keeping it and growing it for the future? That's a whole different game. The smartest influencers don't just make money, they invest it in ways that build long-term wealth. Three of the most strategic investors in the influencer world are Mr. Beast, Kevin Hart, and Shaquille O'Neal. Each of them started in entertainment but now owns businesses, real estate, and investments worth hundreds of millions. Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, is already one of the richest influencers in America. But he doesn't just rely on YouTube revenue. Instead, he's investing in businesses that will outlast his career. Where does his money go? Mr. Beast launched Feastables, a chocolate and snack brand, in 2022. In less than a year, it made over $100 million in sales. Instead of relying on ads, he uses his audience to drive sales, just like Kylie Jenner did with Kylie Cosmetics. Mr. Beast has revealed that he invests in tech startups and new business ventures. By taking equity ownership in growing companies, he positions himself for long-term financial success beyond YouTube. He owns multiple properties and plans to build a massive studio for content production, allowing him to scale his business further. Kevin Hart is known for comedy, but his real money comes from investments and ownership. His business moves: instead of just starring in movies, Kevin owns his own production company. In 2022, he secured a $100 million investment, valuing Heartbeat at $650 million. Now, he doesn't just act, he controls the entire content pipeline. Kevin Hart has stakes in sports drinks, Celsius, plant-based food companies, and wellness brands. Like Mr. Beast, Hart takes equity in businesses, meaning he makes money when those companies grow. Shaq is a former NBA superstar, but today he's a business empire worth over $400 million. How did he do it? Shaq has owned 155 Five Guys restaurants, 17 Auntie Anne's, and multiple Papa John's locations. Instead of just being a brand ambassador, he buys into businesses and takes a cut of the profits. Shaq was an early investor in Google, turning a small investment into millions. He also owns real estate, car washes, and fitness centers. Shaq uses his social media influence to promote his own businesses. He appears in commercials for brands he actually owns part of. What do Mr. Beast, Kevin Hart, and Shaq teach us? It's not about making money. It's about keeping it. Owning businesses and investments leads to real financial freedom. The most successful influencers think beyond sponsorships and build wealth that lasts for generations. We started this journey by looking at how influencers make millions online. But the real winners are the ones who turn social media fame into long-term financial power. Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and Kylie Jenner prove that creating your own brand is more powerful than doing brand deals. Kevin Hart and Shaq show that investing in companies, franchises, and real estate leads to lasting wealth. TikTok stars and OnlyFans creators have shown that new platforms will always create new millionaires. The influencer economy is only getting bigger. And the smartest influencers aren't just getting rich, they're building financial empires that will last for decades. His investments allow him to make money without having to create content himself.